Alright, fucking live. So, big story tonight. Minneapolis erupts in protest. Hashtag I can't breathe. Um, the man's name evades me, but the police have yet again killed another just human. Just killed another person by sitting on top of him, choking him to death without any recourse. And so, there's protests, and I'm gonna hashtag it on Facebook. I suggest you do the same thing. Hashtag I can't breathe, and pay a little respect to the guy that they got choked out. So anyway, more news. The CDC lowered the morbidity rate of COVID down to around. It should be around 0.3%. I don't know how far they lowered it yet exactly, but I did hear news that they did lower the morbidity rate of the COVID. So there's that. Got a video coming up pretty soon about Thomas Sheridan's Project Nebulous. I've been taking notes on it. I'm just waiting for another one to come out so I have more notes. I thought he might do one tonight, but he didn't. Um, excuse me, folks. I just woke up. I've been sleeping, so I'm a little slow. But I just I've been in the position where there was a cop sitting on top of me and I couldn't breathe, and I know how it feels. And if you have a precondition like asthma or something, just the whole excitement of the whole getting accosted by the police can set off an asthma attack to where you can't breathe, let alone them two cops on top of you cuffing you, and just basically if there's a commotion going on, they're going to sit on top of you until they can uh, feel like they can get you up and into the patrol car or wherever. But the these these cops not thinking about their victims is got to stop. Is it really does? I hope they make an example of these officers that did this and fucking hang them from the highest tree there is. Put them in jail with the rest of the population and see what happens to them. Um, then maybe next time something like this goes down, it won't go down the way it did with someone dying. Probably he was probably an innocent man anyway. I mean, whether he did something or not, he doesn't deserve to be choked to death. Nobody deserves that. And unless you seriously did something seriously wrong, like if the cops seen you kill somebody, I can understand. But other than that, shoplifting or something, or breaking into a vehicle, trying to run and getting caught, you don't deserve to die. You know, you might be a punk, but you don't deserve to die. And these officers have to be held accountable one way or another. And I hope there's a good judge on the bench that sees to it. So that's all I have to say about that. And the whole comorbidity rate of COVID is, I basically I knew from the start when people started saying that the numbers were skewed out of China and we weren't receiving correct information out of China. I knew something was wrong. And, I can just say, I told you so. This whole lockdown thing never smelled right to me to begin with. I smelled NWO, New World Order from it from the beginning. And it just goes to show you, man, when you've got the population that's zombified and believes everything CNN and MSNBC tells you, believes fear porn, and doesn't do your own research on social media channels. What can happen? And we're living it now. We're gonna live it the next 6 years, I believe. The repercussions from this is gonna ripple pretty significantly. So just buckle your belts. Plant a garden if you haven't planted a garden, or at least when it dries up around your area when the rains stop for a couple of days. Make sure you get them seeds in the ground. And you guys have a fucking excellent night, man. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Peace out, motherfuckers.